God, my Wi-Fi is a little bit iffy.
That's how mine is today. I don't know. Hoping for the best.
Yeah. Good morning. Let me see. We have some. There we go. Let me go put it. I have it on. I have it on Facebook as well.
Okay.
Good morning, travel partners. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. As usual, let me know where you are listening or watching us from, and let us know how the weather. I mean, the weather has been beautiful this week. It's been like 75.
Yeah.
I am loving the weather.
It's perfect weather. It's perfect hair weather for me at least. No frizz.
No, yeah, no, the weather has been really, really well. We have to say thank you to Mother Nature.
Yes.
Yep, I've been enjoying the weather, sitting outside, and it's been good. Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. Come in. Good morning, Christy. Are you on YouTube? Thank you for joining us on YouTube. We saw you last week. Good morning, Catherine from Ontario. Chrissy is in
Oh,
New York. Catherine is in Windsor, Ontario. How is the weather? It's to me, it's always winter in Canada.
right.
Yeah, like it's always winter over there. My sister always comes ask me to come visit her. I said, over your 2 weeks of summer, because this is all I love how clean Canada is. Good morning, good morning. Come in, come in. Thank you for joining our weekly coffee chat where we just keep you updated with everything Caribbean and everything travel related as well. So no matter what part, what niche market you're in, where you are in travel, we're here to update you with trends and insights. Chrissy, in Connecticut. I'm sorry, Connecticut. Why did I say New York? And Catherine said it's beautiful 70. Yes, it's the same over here. We've been having some really nice 75-degree weathers out here in Georgia. So I'm loving it.
Oh, you're in Georgia. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
in Connecticut as well, so it's been really nice, really nice.
it's nice. Yeah, it's been nice weather. So good morning again, travel friends. Thanks for joining us. We'll wait a couple of more minutes to get some more agents in. But today I'm so excited. We have with us Miss Danielle, Miss Virgin Voyages. This is
Yes,
the cruise where you can guarantee there'll be no kids, okay?
exactly. We want you
No,
to leave your kids at home.
leave the kids at home and take a breather. I need to do that cruise though.
Yeah.
So good morning, travel partners. Welcome to Coffee Chat, where we just keep you informed, with whatever is happening or whatever trend is going on to keep you and ask you to take a break from your office and just come and join us with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. So today I'm very excited. I have with me Miss Danielle from Virgin Voyages. I know a lot of you in task have either done the cruise or are interested in selling it. Um, so I'm really happy that she agreed to join us this morning to give you an update. And for those who are not familiar with it, to give you more information about it. So good morning again. Good morning, Janet. One of my regulars over here. It's 67 in Boston. Okay, you're already creeping towards winter. It's still fall. Just they're creeping towards winter. So Danielle, good morning, Danielle. Welcome to Coffee Chat. This is your first time, and I hope it's not your last time
It's
joining us.
my virgin experience on Coffee Chat. Yes. I thank you for having me. I'm very happy to be here and share some, news, updates, all Virgin Voyages, all the latest, all the greatest info.
Fantastic. So it is now 11:04. So whenever you're ready to start with Danielle, we can go right ahead to start
Okay.
your presentation. So you could share your screen.
Okay.
Good
Let me
morning,
share my
Eileen. It's 67 in New York too. Oh wow, you guys are going straight into winter because that's winter. This is winter weather for me. 67 degrees is winter weather.
Okay.
Oopsie. Okay,
How
there you go.
you see my screen?
Yes, we could see your screen.
Great. Okay. I will start off then.
Yes.
So obviously, Kelly, thanks for having me. My name is Danielle Maneggio. I am the BDM for the Northeast for Virgin Voyages. So I cover New York, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. So really excited to be here today. Start sharing what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. If you know anything about Richard Branson, he owns the Virgin Group, and he's our fearless leader. He loves to come into an industry and disrupt it, shake it up, and smooth out any pain points and just take it to the next level. So Virgin Voyages, brand new fresh approach to cruising. We started cruising out of the US in 2021, and even though we're new, we've been winning awards. So we were the first ever brand to sweep the Cruise Critic Cruisers Choice Awards this year. So we won Best Overall Cruise Line, Best Dining, Best Cabins, Best Service. And one of the things that I'm going to be talking about today, best value for money. So when I talk about what's included in the voyage fare, I just want you to kind of pay attention and always make sure when you're looking at pricing, uh, maybe for one of our competitors, that you're comparing apples to apples. So stay tuned for that. We have also won, this was more recent, Travel and Leisure's #1 mega ship ocean cruise line for 2023. The cool thing about this is there were actually over 685,000 boats, and we were the only brand to get a score in the 90s. So we are super, super excited about that. So as I mentioned, we're a fresh new approach to cruising. So I want to go over why people are booking us and pretty much what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. So as Kelly mentioned when we first started, we want you to leave your kids at home. So that means we are exclusively adult. Now, of course, we love children, but you're going to see when you're on board one of our ships that the ship is truly designed with adults in mind. So you're going to be able to have those types of elevated, more sophisticated type of experiences that you wouldn't normally get if you were, sailing with a bunch of kids running around. Another thing about Virgin, we are obsessed with design. So you're going to see and you're going to have this feel of kind of a boutique hotel out on the ocean, where you're going to have that elevated level of service and see that style really shine through. There's a lot of intimate spaces. So when you're sailing, you don't feel like you're part of like a cattle call. And then honestly, I wish I was this lady right now. We
Me
all,
too.
yeah, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Save water, drink champagne. So we have this category of relaxed luxe, very similar to that barefoot luxury, where we want you to come on board and feel comfortable. So that means there's no forced formal night. There's no dress code. We want you to be who you are and be treated like a rock star in a premium environment. And then when we talk about epic experiences, I mentioned that Richard came in and disrupted the industry, and these are kind of the things that we do a little bit differently. So we offer late nights and overnights to really let our sailors immerse themselves in the destination. I'm going to highlight an itinerary in the Caribbean, and I'll talk about that because it really gives you that opportunity to learn the culture, experience what makes each port so special. The food is over the top. The culinary experience, we are a good fit for any foodies. I don't think I've ever heard anyone complain about the food. It is exceptional. We've partnered with Michelin star chefs to really curate a truly exceptional dining experience. Then we're going to have all original entertainment. So we've partnered with these amazing production companies around the world. If you've ever heard of House of Yes, that's one of the production companies that we've partnered with to create this original content. You're not going to see a show on a Virgin Voyage anywhere else out on another cruise line. And then last but not least, wellness. Wellness is a big, big part of the ship. So you're going to see a lot of spaces dedicated solely to wellness. So it's up to you. If you really want to indulge, you can do that, but then you can also do a little detox as well. So we say it's up to you how you want to holiday, retox, and detox, right?
Retox and detox.
Yes, yes, yes. I personally do a lot of retox.
Retox, yeah. With
You know,
champagne.
you know, I'll be honest, I don't exercise too much when I'm on vacation, but that's just me. So I talked about the fact that we won that award, Best Value for Money. So I'm going to go over what's included in the voyage fare. So all of the food is included. So you don't get on board and then find out, oh, shoot, the good restaurants I have to pay extra for it. We believe Wi-Fi is a basic human right. So Wi-Fi is included. Since wellness is such a big part of the ship, all of your group workouts are included, as well as your entertainment. Something that I love about us, we do not like to nickel and dime. So all of your tips are included in the voyage fare. And then your still sparkling water, non-pressed juices, sodas, teas, and drip coffee are included as well. Now, something we don't include, but that being said, is very, very good quality and reasonably priced, is alcohol. So currently, and this is going on right now, we've decided to include $300 worth of bar tab if you book a 6-night or less voyage. If you book a 7-night or more voyage, you're going to be getting $600. Now, this is per cabin. Keep that in mind. And this is only through September 28th. I have the insight into the fact that after September 28th, so if you have clients that are teetering, I'm not sure, maybe I'm going to wait, I'm going to guarantee you pricing's going to go up. That is our strategy. It's been our strategy since day one. Pricing just continually goes up because we really feel like we have a superior product. That's number one. Number two is the $600 bar tab is going to go down. So just keep that in mind after September 28th. Now, if you think $300 for that 6-night or less isn't enough, we do have this offer to also prepay $300 if you want to add $300. For every extra $300 that you add to a voyage, we're going to throw in an extra 50. And the cool thing about anything pre-voyage, the bar tab and all that, it is commissionable to you. So you get 10% on any pre-voyage sales. Now, this is hot off the presses. We have finally released some new itineraries, and they are great, okay? So we have 19 new destinations and 27 new itineraries. So let me walk you through where our ships are, where they are now, where they're going to be in the future. So first off, Scarlett, she is currently doing her winter, she is going to finish her winter season in the Caribbean doing 4 and 5 nights. Then she's going to head over to the Med, and she's going to be out of Barcelona, and eventually she will make her way back to come back to the Caribbean, offering some 6 and 8 night sailings. So she'll go back and forth. She summers in the Med, winters in the Caribbean. Then we have Valiant, our second ship. So she's currently in the Med right now. She'll be making her trans-Atlantic journey over to join Scarlett in the Caribbean during the winter. She'll be taking over some awesome San Juan itineraries from January to March. Super excited about that, which I will talk about now. Since we're talking Caribbean, we're talking islands. This is I think, one of the best itineraries that we have to offer for many different reasons. Partially because I spent the week with the tourism folks from Antigua and Barbuda, and I've never been to Antigua or Barbuda, obviously, but I am dying to get there. I've been sold, and that's why I love this itinerary. So this again, this is going to start in January out of San Juan. You're going to hit Tortola, one personal favorite of mine, Guadalupe, Barbados, St. Lucia. I mean, I can't think of any more beautiful islands than these. And then Antigua. And the cool thing about day 6 is it's going to be a late night. So you arrive around 8 a.m. in the morning. You do not leave until 10 p.m. at night. You can live your best life on the island, not feel rushed, right? And really get crazy, party it up, and then chill on day 7. Just relax during that sailing day, and then you're back in San Juan at the end of that. So I love that itinerary. And then last but not least, we have Resilient Lady. Resilient right now, she's over in Athens. Then she's going to make her way over to the coast of Australia. So definitely, if you're interested, we have some really unique repositioning itineraries, because she's going to make her way from Athens to Dubai, Dubai to Singapore, and then Singapore to Melbourne. Then she'll spend her winter there. Then she'll head back. And then she's doing some unique itineraries out of Portsmouth, okay? Summer of 2024. Anywhere from 3 to 6 night sailings from Portsmouth. So check those out. And then she'll head back to Australia. So let's talk about how we work with our travel professionals. So first off, we call you all, if you're new to Virgin Voyages, you're going to notice a lot of different verbiage. We call you all first mates. The reason why we call you first mates is you're our right-hand person, right? We couldn't be successful if you weren't successful. So it's a true partnership, and we want to reward you for that. So we pay you 16% on the voyage fare, and I talked about how we pay 10% on anything pre-voyage. So that's bar tab, hotel, air. So the best part about us is no NCFs. Everything's commissionable. This was from day one, just saying, right? So firstmates.com, Kelly has the website up, but this is where you're going to go. This is a wealth of information. There's a lot to navigate through, but this is where you go to register. This is where you start. This is where you have all sorts of information at your fingertips. A lot of times I have agents come to me and they're kind of uncomfortable about posting on social media. Do you have any ideas? Firstmates.com literally has, under our marketing materials, social media packs that literally give you the images, the verbiage. You could literally copy and paste. It will say Instagram, it will say Facebook. I'm not sure if we have anything TikTok yet, but I'm sure it's coming. But those are the types of things you'll find on firstmates.com. But one of the most important things, if not the most important thing, is Sea Academy. So this is your agent training module system. So there's 4 tiers total, and this is what I say when people ask me, I need to get on board. This is right here is your ticket on board. So once you complete the 3rd tier, which is the silver tier, that is when you unlock agent rates. Agent rates of $100 per person per night. Now, keep in mind, it is a shorter booking window. We are I think we have rates through October. I think we're going to be releasing some more soon. Keep that in mind. And then once you complete gold, that's when you get an extra $150 in onboard credit. Now, a lot of times, sometimes we have inventory for people. Maybe there's a FAM opportunity, depending on which agency you work for. We go for and reach out to the gold first mates only. You cannot sail on board our ships with an access key or do a FAM without completing gold. So I just really, really encourage you to complete that. Something else that I think is one of the best tools we offer out there, if you are registered with us, you have a portal, firstmates.com, right? You go in there and then you have your personal information. And you can find, when you click on your personal details, you're going to have your first mate link, and it's going to be right here. Now, what that does, that's your Let's Go book link. And that is basically an affiliate link sold and serviced by you. You can share that. You can use it yourself to book. It's a much easier booking process because it basically mirrors the consumer website that we have out there. But again, it's sold and serviced by you. So you can share that. You can share that on social media. A lot of agents like to create a QR code and let people scan it, because once you scan it, that link is in your customer's cookies. So if they decide, oh, I'm just going to book myself, you still get credit. Okay. So you're still going to get paid commission. You're going to get an email saying so and so booked. And then you can just service the booking that way. So really great way to promote yourself and build your business. So let's talk about what we have going on right now as far as promotions. So first off, we have up to $900 off. So this is for bookings made through, now all of these, just keep in mind, again, I'm going to say and stress that all of this is going to end September 28th and pricing will go up. So up to $900 off this year med sailings. I know that that's kind of a tough sell. It's a short window, but you never know. You might have those clients that are looking for that last minute deal. Then we have $300 off any other 2023 sailings through December. And then up to $500 off Caribbean and repositioning sales through from January 2024 through December 2024. And these are for sea, terrace, and below. I talked about how we have the $900 off, but we also have up to 30% off med sailings. Maybe that incorporates the $900. But yeah, really, really good med season, right? I'm sorry. I misspoke. This is up to 30% off on 2024. I was like 30% and 900. This is for next year. Okay. So keep that in mind. Any sailings next year, on Scarlet or Resilient for that med season. And then we have 30% off. I talked about Resilient Lady being over on the coast of Australia. Some really beautiful, Resilient's going to be visiting somewhere that I've always want to go, New Zealand, Tasmania. I haven't gotten over to that part of the world, so I would love to do that. So we have 30% off Australia sailings. And then I always get asked about the single supplement. Again, the med for this year, no single supplement for balcony cabins. Okay. So keep that in mind when you are talking to people. And as I mentioned, we are including the bar tab, 6 nights or less, $300, 7 nights or more is going to be $600. And it's going to go down on September 29th. That 7 night or more is going to go down to $500. So if you have anyone interested in booking, get them booked before the 28th if they're going to do one of those longer itineraries. So just to wrap things up, if you have clients that like to travel without kids, they're a good fit for us. I talked about the fact that the dining experience on board is amazing. I always lean into this because it's what I enjoy the most, and I am Italian, so I feel like I know my food. The food on board is exceptional. If you want to be treated like a rock star in that barefoot luxury vibe, and avoid that stuffy formality, want those off the beaten path experiences, and are young at heart. A lot of times people come to me, oh, I'm too old. Like I wouldn't fit in. No, everyone fits in. I literally had a meeting with an 81-year-old yesterday who told me what happens on Virgin Voyages stays on Virgin Voyages because apparently she got pretty crazy on board. So anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. If anyone needs to reach out to me, here's my email address. That's the best way to reach me because as Kelly knows, we were together last week. I'm on the road 24/7. So in between being on the road, I'm checking my email. So that is the best way to reach me. So I'm going to stop sharing now. And yeah, that's the that's the presentation.
I'm ready to go. I have one question for you
Yeah.
before I go to the travel agents. I know you had late nights in the Caribbean. Do you have any overnights?
No overnights right now in the Caribbean. I think we stay in Cozumel as the latest, almost midnight. But you never know. We're always looking to do things differently. So we'll see. But as of now, no. Over when we're over in the Med, we have an overnight in Mykonos. We have an overnight in Ibiza. We have an overnight in Majorca. We have a super late night, early morning departure out of Dubrovnik. So I think that's around 1 a.m. or, varying on different seasonality. But yeah.
Okay. So, travel partners, you know the usual. Let us know your comments if you have any questions. I think so Sharon said I was trying to book the transatlantic on Valiant, but it's not allowing me to. So maybe that's
So
the email.
that's something that either you need to call Sailor Services anytime. So my team, we unfortunately do not have access to any booking information. We cannot manipulate booking information. That is all going to go to our Sailor Services team, and I can give you the phone number. It's 800-430-5308, and I'm sending that to you as well, Kelly, just so you have it. That's our Sailor Services team. They are the experts on the booking tool and maybe why you can't, for whatever reason, you may not be able to book. You can call them and they'll be able to support you with that.
Okay. What is the age range of passengers?
So right now our average booking age is hovering around 48 um, years of age. So again, even though that is our average booking age, I really want to stress that it truly does not matter your age. It's all about a state of mind. If you're looking to have fun, if you're looking for a more sophisticated cruise experience, you're a good fit. Now, I will tell you one thing that's super important that I didn't touch on because I wanted to cover certain things, but since we're still chatting, and this is super important, we are LGBT friendly. If you have clients that are not comfortable in that around that community, then they would not be a good fit for us. We're very inclusive. Something that I'm proud of and proud to be part of. We don't care what color skin you have. We don't care what you look like. We don't care if you have a disability. Everyone is welcome as long as you're not a child. So you have to be 18 or older. But we want every single person to feel safe, to feel comfortable. And we do realize that we are not for everyone, but we do have something for everyone. So keep that in mind when you're qualifying, your clients to get on board the ship.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So again, for those who are going to be watching on the replay, we are speaking with Danielle of Virgin Voyages, and she was just giving an update of what's where the ships will be, and all the good things you need to know, and all the promos that you need to know, so your clients can log that in to get some really good added value to their cruises. So if you have any questions, please put it in the chat, and Danielle will be very happy to answer your questions before we let her go.
Yeah.
So I know Sharon said she's going in November and she's counting down the days. You should probably start counting down the days from November or October. So Sharon will be going. I know a couple of you. I know I have seen that. Where is my vegan friend who always talks
Oh,
about the food and the vegan
yeah. I mean, that's another thing that, again, time, you can't cover everything, but we cater to, vegan, vegetarians, anyone who has, certain dietary restrictions, Virgin Voyages, the first thing you get asked when you sit down is if you have any allergies to anything. And we can work with anyone with certain requirements. The one thing that we don't offer, for a variety of reasons, mostly the complicated nature of kosher. That's the one thing that at the moment we don't offer. But what our kosher sailors have found is that the vegan vegetarian restaurant is a good fit for that. So that would be Razzle
And
Dazzle
there
on
she
board
is.
is a good fit for if you'd like to eat in a certain way.
Okay. So good morning, Donna. Yes, Donna is always talking about the vegan meals on the ship. So I know she's one of your um, big fans. So I saw a question about group rates. Do you offer group rates?
Groups, yeah, I can quickly go over how we handle groups. I mentioned we have different verbiage. It's that cheeky type of verbiage. We call groups circles. So 10 cabins, it doesn't matter what category, equal a group or a circle. With once you create the group, you could do it two ways. You can hold space for 30 days and sell. And really, the only thing that does is really hold the cabin category. So if you think you're going to have a lot of people requesting suites or insider cabins, our suites are super popular. They go first, as well as the insider cabins. We do have solo insiders. Those tend to go first as well. Solo insiders obviously are priced for a solo traveler. Now, again, doesn't matter the category. Once you get to 10 cabins, you create the group. You could also free sell into a date and create the group after. So you've got the 10 cabins. Now, at that point, there's a benefit to you. So you, as the travel agent, the first mate, gets the choice of at final payment, 120 days, our team will reach out to you and say, do you want an extra 2% commission, or do you want a free 11th cabin, TC cabin? So for every 10 cabins, you can get a free. So if you have 20 cabins, you get 2 free TC cabins, or you can get an additional 2% commission. So that's going to be up to you to decide. The other thing that we do allow is if you are in the same agency, you can both. So if me and Kelly were both worked for a certain travel agency, we can book together into a date and create a group together. That's another thing we allow. And then the benefit to the sailor is they get, once that 10 cabins is created, they get onboard credit. They get $50 for an insider cabin, $100 for a balcony or sea terrace, as we call it, and $200 for any suites. So that's the benefit there.
Okay. Thank you. So Geraldine said you should also mention about the difference in the casinos to other ships. Okay.
In the what?
Casinos, the difference of
Um, I'll be honest, I'm not a super gambler, but I wouldn't know the difference in I mean, we have a casino, we have table games, we have slots, we have poker. That's actually, you can play poker with others, and it's actually like AI type thing. It's all computer generated. But as far as there being a difference, I'm not sure what that question is referring to, if that makes
Okay,
sense.
so Geraldine, maybe you can give us some more insight about that because I don't gamble and I don't have a clue either. So
Yeah,
Tammy's asking, can we sell that free cabin?
you could, but all of that accounting will be on you. That's not something that Virgin Voyages will get involved with, if that makes sense. So you can sell it and take the money, but the accounting piece and how that appears to our systems are separate. So it's up to you how you want to handle that last cabin.
Okay. Okay, so we have any great fourth quarter promos that will best offer of the year. She did speak about some promos, so maybe you could watch on the replay, Holly. And you did have some fourth quarter promos, Danielle.
Yeah, so I would say if you're looking for the promos, the easiest thing to do is go to firstmates.com. I hopefully you're registered. If you're not, just get registered. And literally, we have a whole section on offers. We have evergreen offers. We have an evergreen offer. If you're outside of 180 days and you pay in full, you get 10% off. So that's something that we have all day, every day. And then, of course, we have our promotions that, again, are going to end the 28th of this month. And then we'll have some new promotions that most likely are not going to be as rich as our current promotions.
Okay, she said she was thinking of Black Friday sales, Black Friday type
Yeah, that's not,
promotions.
yeah, I wouldn't even, I would, I wouldn't even know what that's going to be. I'm concentrating on tomorrow, which is Friday. So I don't know about that yet, but I like your thinking. Everyone loves a good Black Friday sale, but I'm not aware of that yet. I've seen
Okay,
us do something and I've seen us not do something. So I'll say
okay.
that.
So Geraldine was saying that the casinos are much smaller than others. I have clients that are big casino lovers and enjoy the Vegas type atmosphere. So I suppose
Okay.
that's the difference.
Oh,
It's
so
much
I guess ours
smaller.
is not as large, but which would make sense. I mean, if you're on a mega ship, we're a mid-sized ship, so that means we hold 2,770 passengers. If you're on one of those cities at the sea, they're most likely going to have a bigger ship, which equals a bigger casino, I would say. So yeah.
Okay. So again, guy, you can go to firstmates.com. This is um, the travel agent section of Virgin Voyages. And if you're watching on the replay, we are here with Danielle talking about Virgin Voyages and especially her, well, not especially. I like to throw the Caribbean wherever I can. So, I just make it all Caribbean.
Yeah.
So she so she did show the itinerary for the Caribbean sailing with a late night in Antigua and Barbuda. And if you're gonna be in Antigua and Barbuda, late night on Virgin Voyages, and you want to see a couple of hotels at Elite Island Resorts, let me know. We can probably arrange for you to see come experience one of our properties and do some site inspections. So remember that for the late night in Antigua and Barbuda. I had to put in to throw in something there.
Yeah, of course.
So, if we have no more questions, we will not keep Danielle any longer. She will come back some other time to chat with us again about Virgin Voyages. But if you're watching on the replay and you have any questions, you could type it in. And again, firstmates.com is the travel advisors portal for you to book your clients. And Danielle gives some information of how you could get on the cruise on the ship for very little money as a travel advisor. So again, thank you all. Hi, Michael and Jordan. Thank you. You're most welcome. So thank you all who were here with us on our regular coffee chat. And today we were with Danielle of Virgin Voyages. Thank you so much, Danielle, for
Thank you
joining
so
us
much
this
for
morning.
having me, Kelly.
Do you have any last words for us before we move on, before we leave for the day?
Um, no, I don't have any last words. I just appreciate you having me and taking the time out. I love talking about Virgin Voyages, very passionate about it. So, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're most welcome. And thanks again to all our travel advisors. And you could go to firstmates.com to get your agent portal so you could book your clients. If you have any questions, you could contact Danielle or on via Firstmates, you could get answers there as well. I did put the sailors desk information if you have any issues booking as well. And again, as always, be kind. A smile takes nothing from you, but it makes you smile
Mhm.
as well. So always be kind and have a fantastic weekend. And see you next week, Thursday, for our regular coffee chat. Thank you all. Bye. Thanks
Thank
again,
you.
Danielle. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy cleaning up those emails. I know you probably have a whole bunch to, to answer. So probably have a few from me as well. So you could ignore
I
that
might.
now.
I might. All right. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.